Welcome to everybody. Whether you're calling in from Australia, Europe, or Canada, great to have you here tonight. We're excited. We've got a special guest in the house tonight, Dr. Marty Monahan out of Florida, who is a healthcare practitioner as well as a naturopathic doctor, chiropractor, and he's going to be sharing with us tonight how one simple strip is redefining human energy and nutrition. So welcome to the call. It's going to be exciting to get this information. You may want to have a pen and paper handy to make notes on some of the things that are happening in the nutritional world now, cutting edge science and technology. Just to introduce Dr. Marty, he is the owner of Sunridge Health and Healing Center. He co-authored the book, The Blueprint to Optimal Health. He's lectured extensively on the biometrics of the spine, chiropractic, nutrition, nitric oxide metabolism, core health, and many other natural therapies. It is a real pleasure, Dr. Marty, to have you with us tonight. We're excited. We're ready to go here and hear some of the insights that you've attained about phytoplankton product and what it can do to enhance our health here at this point in our lives. So welcome, and go ahead, Dr. Marty.
Thank you, Rob. I've been in practice now for 35 years, and one of my favorite products in the clinic is this product called phytoplankton, and we're going to get into that tonight. I'll give you some statistics. Back in 1940, a pound of carrots had 80,000 international units of vitamin A, and so today they've got like 5,000, international units of vitamin A. So there's a massive soil depletion that's been occurring. And a lot of my patients are nutrient deficient. They're not only nutrient deficient, but they're also being I call toxified by the air, by the water, by the food they eat, by the chemicals that are exposed to, the heavy metals. I had a patient this week that was in, and it was a cancer patient. And this was something that she had been living in an area, and we looked up the water. By the way, you might want to jot this down. This is the little nugget. If you go to ewg.org/tap water, you can pull up your water. Now, it just so happened that this water, there was arsenic in the water. Okay, now that's not filtered out. That's not filtered out by the municipalities. Definitely causes cancer. There's also radium. Okay, that's a radioisotope. That also causes cancer. But there was also another 10 other things that are in the water that actually cause cancer, all these halogens. And so is this a root cause? Well, you mix all those chemicals together and you're bathing every day, maybe one or twice a day in this water. Can this cause problems? Absolutely. Aaron Brockovich, whole movie was involved in that with a chemical called chromium hexavalent. And by the way, that was in that water too. So when we're exposed to these things, our bodies are under tremendous stress, and we need a good source to put back into the body. And there's a lot of different supplements I recommend in the practice. This is one of my favorite, actually. So we are all a little nutrient deficient. We really are. And the neat thing about phytoplankton is that this is really the bottom of the food chain. It really, really is amazing that core nutrition, what feeds the planet, not only its oxygen, but also its mineral supplies and omega-3s and all these other wonderful things that this marine phytoplankton does. And what's interesting is that the way we have it in our form, it's really bioavailable. This means it's going to get into our cells, and I'm going to get into that. I think you're going to like it. This comes from the oceans. Okay, so when people say, well, the trees make the oxygen, yeah, they do, but more oxygen's made from this phytoplankton. It is what the smaller fish eat, that the bigger fish eat, the bigger ones, the bigger ones, the bigger ones, and all the way up to us. And it's packed full of nutrition. And so when I say there's no silver bullet that we can use to fight off disease, there is things that have a very wide array of health benefits. And this is one of those superfoods. In fact, I don't even call it a superfood. I call it a super duper food. It's that powerful. And it's something I take every day. It is one of those things that when we really think about it, if it's good for the little people, little things on this planet, it's going to be good for us too. Okay. And it's the same base nutrition that they need, that we need, that we all need. We all need minerals. We all need vitamins. We all need omega-3s. We all need essential fatty acids, essential amino acids. These are critical for rebuilding tissues and rebuilding body systems. It doesn't matter if it's the brain, doesn't matter if it's the cardiovascular system. It doesn't matter the system. It all needs a stockpile in your body to when these new cells are forming, they have good nutrition to make better cells. And those cells then have a lifespan. It doesn't matter if it's a skin cell, brain cell, pancreas, doesn't really matter the cell. They all have lifespans. And as the old cells are dying off, new cells are being made. And our DNA is responsible for that. It's the programming of that. And when we have that down, all of a sudden things just work better. But if when the cells are going to the, say, magnesium storage and there's not enough magnesium in the bin, well, it's going to kind of make do. It's going to make do with the best that it can. And the cells just don't have the same level of vitality that it does when we have a good base of nutrition. When we harness this process, we're able to capture the vital force of really the planet Earth. If you can think about it, this is the life force of the majority of the life force of planet Earth. And there's more than 5,000 different species of phytoplankton. Some scientists say that there's up to 20,000 species of phytoplankton. Again, it's Earth's original nutrition. It really is. And what's fascinating about it is that the way that the sunlight is processed with these little creatures, it really turns them into the life form of the planet, the majority of the life form. And if you think about it, there's more phytoplankton on the planet Earth than any other creature in existence. You got to kind of think about that, right? So they're the dominant species on the planet, kind of way, in a way. And really, it's one of those ways that if we can capture this and grow it and process it in a very thorough and sustainable fashion, then we can attain some of that health benefits as well. That's why we really enjoy phytoplankton. When people are looking for health benefits, this is a popular topic right now. And over the last few years, it's gained more popularity. There's more searches on this product because of its wide array of health benefits. And so this is one of those things that people are very cognitive of. Before COVID, I had some nutritional sales. Since COVID, my nutritional sales has gone up by 4 times. And it's because more and more people are recognizing the best care is self-care. I need to take personal responsibility for myself. If you go to a doctor's office, there's one person in the room that should have more cognition